Hey there friends, welcome to Izzo's Place. Now I've cut glass before, not very much, and it's been a long time, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the noob category. Noob cuts a mirror. Alright, so let's go, try and enjoy. So the size mirror we need is 28 3/4 by 40 3/4. We're going to have to get the 40 3/4 out of this length, because we're reusing a mirror, and we're going to have to get the 28 3/4 out of this length. So one shot, and then I have to buy the customer a new mirror. So let's see what happens. Would help to bring my tools out. All right, so here's a glass cutter, just picked up from Lowe's. Very simple tool. Basically, you've got a cutting wheel here on the end. So what you're supposed to do, I'm going to mark it with a square. No, I'm not going to mark it with a square. I'm going to use the square. I'm going to run this along the square. You're supposed to do one score. You're not supposed to do multiples. I think that makes the edge weird. Although in this case, at least, the way I'm going to install this, it doesn't matter if the edges are perfect or not. So anyway, put the square on here, one swipe, break it off. Let's talk about some safety. I'm going to be wearing gloves. I'm also going to get some safety glasses, so that way if any weird shards happen, I'm at least protected from that. All right, cool. I'll be right back with the safety equipment. So I've got the glass on a moving pad, and I've got the end that I'm going to cut overhanging. Let me get the glasses. My shop is so organized that I'm not sure where the regular safety gear is. So they have wings on them, but these are really for laser safety. But it's going to work just fine for this glass. All right. I feel like Cyclops. All right, so I'm going to cut it a little bit back from these holes. I don't know if you probably can't see them in the video, but originally this mirror had holes drilled in it, and it was attached through the holes to the wall. So we're going to eliminate the holes. We don't want them anymore. So I got this end of the square tight. I'm going to hold this tight. We're going to one swipe this. Oh, okay. And I did not hold it very tight to the square. So I'm going to move it over a little bit. Tell you what, I'm going to cut from this side. I'll back you up a little bit so you can see it. So if Izzo the Noob can do this, you're going to be able to do this. And if Izzo the Noob can't do this, then just go to a glass cutting company instead of trying it yourself. Let's do it left-handed. I'm going to do it a little slower. Okay. Some of it scored, some of it didn't. Tougher than I thought. I'm going to start a new line. I'm going to try to hold it better. Okay, that was a much better score. It's got a consistent line going down it. So now I'm going to... it is off the edge. So... I don't know how I want to snap this. First of all, let's get this off. All right, second of all, I'm going to put some clamps on the end to stabilize it. Okay, so that way it can't lift up on us. Let's try hitting it with a hammer. Seems a little crazy. Okay. So, did not get a straight cut. So I'm going to have to recut. Hopefully we've got enough left over. Okay, we got enough mirror to try this again. Okay. Okay, this time, so I don't have to hold everything, I'm going to put a clamp on this. Okay, nice and tight. Now I can concentrate on just making the score line. You know what? Actually, we're gonna just turn these upside down. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull it off the edge again. Okay. Gonna lightly clamp it down. Probably need to be able to clamp it to the sawhorse so it really doesn't move. So let's see, what do I need to do that? I would need a really long clamp. Yeah, maybe not. Let's get a different clamp on there. Come on. Okay. Gonna do something else. Okay, I figured I'd put these wood screws on. Wood screw clamps. Give me a good grip. Should be able to break it down. Break it down again. All right. I'm gonna put this one the other way. So that way they match. All right. Oh, guys. Guys, we had a good cut. Let's do it again. We got, if we do good, we got 2 more cuts to do. Okay. Okay, again with this noob cutting, the edge isn't great, but I don't need the edge to be great. I just need the edge to be straight because it's going to fit in a wood frame, so it's going to look real nice. Get something real nice for yourself, Clark. Okay. Exciting. So we're going to do it the same way, because that worked pretty good. 40 3/4. 40 3/4. Okay. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do this time, we're going to, because the mirror is a lot shorter now, so I'm going to lock this to the boards that are underneath the glass to stabilize this. Okay, so now the boards are secured to the horse to make it a little more stable. Then, okay. Then we got our straight edge, lining it up with my magic marker. Well, we're gonna do this under. I can't see with those on. I gotta take it off till we're ready to do some more cutting. Okay, just in case, put these back on. Okay, sorry I had my back to the audience. Every musician knows you don't have, every performer knows you don't put your back to the audience. So my apologies on that. All right, so now we're going to transfer the clamp down to here, so that way our mirror is stabilized. Okay. And then we'll do those wood screw clamps, because those really gave me a good handle, good support to snap it. Okay, so the only difference, the only thing that makes me the barest bit nervous is this one here has that swoop out from that first one that didn't go too well. Also, please be safe, people. This glass is super sharp. If you choose to do this, you do this at your own risk. If you have any doubts in your ability at all, get professional help. All right, so we got a good score. We got our clamps on. Let's see how it goes. Oops. Awesome! Yeah! Nice straight cut. Well, and straight is all we're looking for. We're not looking for super nice. Plus, I think to get nice edges, I'd have to buy a glass polishing machine. And as fun as that would be to buy that and write it off, I'm not doing it. All right, so that's 2 of our cuts. 1 more cut. All right, I'm only gonna have 1 shot to do this. But I got a good feeling after those last 2. Okay. Okay, this one's going to be 28 3/4. And we got 1 shot to get it right. Let's just double check before we go any further. Not that I could do anything about it. Okay, 40. We're a little heavier than I wanted to be, but I left some wiggle room. So we're good on our width. Now we just need our height. And a lot of times, like when you start learning to pull a trailer, the bigger the trailer is, the easier it is to maneuver. So I have a feeling that the bigger the cut, the easier it's going to be to do. Like these cuts that we did, they're like 4 inches. This cut is going to be 9 inches. So I bet it's going to go a lot easier, a lot smoother. All right. The only thing is I don't know if I'll have anywhere to clamp it, so that might prove problematic. That's okay. We get through this. Oh, okay. No, I got an idea. Yep. So we'll lock this board to the horses. Okay, board is locked in. Now we, oops, hey now we got to score our line. Okay. Gonna bring it over a little. I probably would have ended up cutting it on the wrong side by accident. So let's just double check. Because what's the old saying? Measure twice, cut once. 28 3/4. Okay. All right. But we're gonna pull it back a little bit so we can get the clamp in. We're gonna put the clamp this way to keep it out of the way of our hands. Okay. One good score. Okay. One good score. Okay, we're going to transfer. Well, not yet. Let me unclamp the rest of it. Okay. All right, and then we're going to secure the mirror to the boards. Just barely clears. And that's fine. We just need it to snug up. Ooh. Okay. I know what to do. Let me find some small pieces of wood. There should be something laying around here. Oh, there we go. There's something. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here, and we'll clamp that. I'm gonna do it real ginger-like. Snug it up. Nothing crazy. We'll do the same over here because this thing's right on the edge of the mirror. So we'll do the same thing. Snug it up, nothing crazy. Okay. We'll go back to our glass breaking clamp handles. Patent pending, just kidding. Oh, moment of truth. I mean, really, I guess we had 2 moments of truth, because the last one that we cut needed to be perfect. Or as close to perfect as possible. Because ain't nothing perfect. Not right now. Alright, you guys ready for this? Yes! Yes! Oops. 28, 13, 16ths. That's within tolerance. Okay. So, here's what Izzo has found out about cutting glass. So if you want to cut glass, you need a stable surface. So, sawhorses with a board on top. If I had to do this again, I would probably attach the boards with screws to the sawhorses so that way I don't have to clamp anything. Then you need a soft surface to put it on. Well, the reason I put the soft surface is because glass cutting companies that I've been into and seen their benches, they always have like a felt on it. So I put the moving pad down. Seemed to be okay. Then you want to stabilize the mirror. If you're using a square, don't try to hold the square and cut the score at the same time because that did not work. I don't know. So that's what I've learned. And I use the nice clamps to do a nice edge. And we saved the customer actually found this mirror in the garbage. So this mirror, I haven't bought a mirror in a while. This mirror is easily $80, and it could be more. It's been a while since I bought a mirror. So we saved him $80. You know, it's not huge, but hey, you know, it's a bottle of whiskey. It's a really good bottle of whiskey at $80. All right, so if you have a glass project do it safe. But if you saw that and you feel like you have the skills and the equipment and the safety equipment to do it properly, because I think the glass cutter was $11 at Lowe's, dirt cheap. So if you saw this and you think you have the skills to cut glass, it can be enjoyable. This is 1/4" glass. I don't know what cutting something thicker would be. If it's thinner, that should in theory be easier. But the things to remember are one good score, and then have it nice and stabilized with your cut off the edge of your bench, and nice consistent snap, and you'll have your mirror. But please do any of these processes at your own risk. I want to thank you for hanging out with me on Noob Cuts Mirror, and if you're working, please work safely. If you're drinking whiskey, drink responsibly. But do it all with a little bit of whimsy, and you're going to have a good time. All right, I'll see you next time you're hanging out at Izzo's place. Come on. Oh my God, turn off. I hate you.